Okay, so the second video of this week is basically I want you to go through the same exercises as the first video, but I wanted to go over the roundhouse kick a little bit. So we're going to work on the washi-getty, the roundhouse kick. I have a chair here just so I can go a little bit slower, and so you guys can practice at home the same way. So I want you to have a chair or something that you put your hand on for right now. We're going to start with our left foot forward. We're doing mirror image here. So left foot forward, our hands are up. Now we're going to put one hand on the chair for balance. Now the first move, when we're doing a washi-getty, you'll notice that every weight kick that we have all start from right here. And that's just no exception for the washi-getty, okay? So the first move, we come up. The only difference is this foot, we're going to pivot towards the way of our kick. So a roundhouse kick cuts things in half. So we want to make sure that we're cutting something in half and that our power is going sideways. To do that, this foot has to turn in the way of the kick to give it more power for the hip to rotate over and cut it in half. So we're here like this. We know our first move is going to be up and pivot. When we pivot, we're going to make this foot sideways, so it's almost like a platform. So we could have a piece of pizza here or a cup of milk or something. And the next move, you'll notice that my foot is pointed. I want to go straight out in front. And then I'm going to come right back, and I'm going to come right down to that ready position again. So again, we come up, we pivot, wow. Come up with that nice shelf going on here. Now we come straight out, and we come right back, and we come right back down. Okay? So make sure you're rechambering when we do this. So my hands are up, I come up, wow. Get your balance, Go straight out, come straight back, and come on back down. Now you notice that this hand always stays out in front. This hand drops down a little bit. It's kind of here still protecting me, but this hand's out in front. The reason for that is if I do a roundhouse kick, and I drop my foot in front, I need that hand up in between me and my opponent to protect myself. So if I come up and I do my kick, and I drop my hand down, and I land, I'm going to get hit, and I don't want that to happen. So I want to make sure that my hands are up. I always pivot, come up, kick, wow, hand is out there, back, and then back is that good fighting position, okay? So we can use a chair, nice and easy. And actually a great way to practice this is just get into that position with your leg up nice and straight and just kind of go out and back. You're going to feel it right here. That's where you want to feel it. So let's do 10 of these. We'll be here like this. We're just going to go 1, back, 2, back, 3, back, 4, back, 5, back, 6, back, 7, back, 8, back, 9, back, 10, and back. Good. We're going to put that leg down. Now, we can do what we call the wall squiggle. We put our feet like this. Keep your legs straight and just rotate your hips for each. Knee, san, and chi other direction for each. Knee, san, and chi. When you're doing a roundhouse kick, the striking area is basically your shin or the top part of your foot. So that's kind of where you're going for with the strike to knock something over. I'm going to put the chair on the other side now because we've got another leg to do. So same thing, our hands are up in front. This time we're going to have our right foot forward, and I want you to again use the chair for balance. Our cut is going to go this way this time, which means that this foot is going to pivot towards through the cut. So we're here, we come up, we pivot, make sure we have that good shelf going on. Our hand stays up in front, we go straight out and straight back into a ready position. So here, we come up, well, we strike out, come back, we come right back down, okay? We're going to use this for balance. Okay. This foot's going to be sideways. Make your shelf. Go straight out and straight back for each. Knee, san, chi, go, rook, sich, hach, cute, and you. Good. And bring it right back down. One way you can practice this, hang on, I'm going to pause it for a second. All right, one way you can practice this, and this is only if you have an area that you have enough room, and you can use stuffed animals or pillows. Pillows would work okay with this, but you want to stack them up. And when we're doing the roundhouse kick, we want to make sure that we just hit the top one. And we want to make sure that we're not coming up and hitting the chair at all, because that would hurt, right? So we're going to come up in that good chamber position, and just hit the top thing off and put it back. And that's basically how this drill works. But I want to be careful. I want to make sure I have a good control on what's going on. My hands stay up. I come up, boom, and I hit to make it go off the top. I don't want to hit anything else except for the very top thing, okay? When you're setting it up, you want it to be at about waist level. I'm going to get this other one again. You want your stack to be about waist level. This is actually even a little bit too short for me, but that's okay. because that works. But our hands are up, we come up, wow. You just want the top one, nothing else but that top, okay? Play with it. And when you're doing this kind of drill, let's say you've got it set up on a table or a chair or whatever it is, and you've got a bunch of pillows stacked up, you're just trying to get that top one. So that means that if you knock more than the top one off, it's going to be a jumping jack. And yes, you guessed it, they add on. So I want you to do at least 10 on each side and see how many kicks you can do without knocking anything but the very top one off. Good luck.